The Lord directs man's ways. But when you want to go off your own mind, Proverbs 3 and 5, when you want to go off your own mind, that's when the problem come in. That's when sin come in. Read.
Proverbs 3 verse 5. Yeah. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
No, man, I can figure this by myself. Read.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
Read.
And lean not unto thy own understanding.
And like I said, that's how the nation of these people right here, that's why we got in this situation right here. Because we trusted in our own mind. The heart there is talking about the mind. We trusted in our own mind. And we wanted to do it how we wanted to do it. But that's not how God say do it.
Right.
You understand that because you say you know that you're Israel. So you got to let your light shine. You got to get fringes on your shirt. You might not be able to wear it at work because I had jobs where I couldn't wear fringes, but I had on the shirt up under there with my fringes on. There's ways to, the Most High going to give you a way out.
I've worn them before.
Yeah, okay.
Different jobs. I just haven't worn them to this job. It's a moving. I mean, it's a lot of work. Don't want to get them caught up on nothing, so I have to be a little bit more freer.
Well, you could do poor man fringes. You can just put a ribbon of blue on there and just cut that thing with scissors around there.
Right.
It's the same thing. You keeping the commandments. You know, there's many ways to skin a cat, right?
Right.
So hey, you can do that. If you had a shirt that you like, of course you won't put it on your job shirt. You wear a shirt up under it and then you wear your fringes. You're still good.
Sirach 37 verse 12. But be continually with a godly man.
So you gotta be continually with men that have a like mind. That mind is on this right here. Because this, with our own minds, the way that the men think today, we'll continue to be here. We will never rise as a people. This is how we make our nation great again, by keeping the commandments. You know this stuff because you said 5 years, right? Read.
Whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord,
Read.
Whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
So if you had a problem, he's not going to tell you, or he's not going to give you a carnal answer. He's going to open up this book and he's going to give you an answer according to the Bible, which is going to save your salvation.
Right.
It's going to keep your salvation. But if you go outside of that, when you're not wearing your fringes, you're not like we said established earlier. You're not going to hang out with people that don't have fringes on. That's not going to happen. You're going to hang out with men that look like they don't know who they are, and then all the stuff that they doing is not according to the scriptures. I can guarantee that. Not according to the scriptures. So, give me that in Sirach 5. How you pronounce your name again?
Always been Yehuda.
Yehuda.
Yeah.
Could I just say Yehuda? Yehuda.
Yeah, you can say Yehuda.
Okay, Yehuda.
It's just Judah.
Okay, yeah.
Because the J is not real.
Okay,
And
okay.
the Y and everything.
J is not real?
No.
What makes you think that?
Because it was replaced. The J was replaced by the Y. So that's actually real Hebrew.
Okay.
Instead of J, it's Y.
Okay. So
that was in King James
when people say that, they usually talking about Jesus.
Yeah, I understand.
But wasn't Jerusalem always in the Bible? Wasn't Jeremiah always in the Bible? You don't hear people saying Jeremiah.
Right.
You don't hear that. So they only say that because of Christ.
Transliteration, right.
Right. And the way that the language that was translated, of course, is not gonna sound the same.
Right.
If I said Yehuda in Japanese, it's not gonna sound like Yehuda. It's gonna sound like something else.
Right, because Hebrew.
Right. Well, yeah, Hebrew, and it's not the Hebrew that we speak today is not the real Hebrew.
That's right.
It's Yiddish.
No. I'm not talking about Yiddish.
Well, I'm just saying it's jibber compared to the real.
Right. Paleo Hebrew.
Yeah. So, read this.
Sirach 5 verse 7.
Yeah.
So Yehuda, this is what you got to do, bro. Read.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
Don't wait to turn to the Lord because you don't know what's going to happen next. Read.
And put not off from day to day.
Read.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
So you don't know what's going to happen next. That's why you can't wait to keep the commandments. You can't wait to congregate. You can't wait to do anything this Bible say do. You gotta start actively doing it.
That's
You
right.
can't say that you're an Israelite and then when, you know, your works don't show.
He needs some milk.
How?
My personal work shows who comes out.
How does it show?
Because he knows who I am. I understand you just met me,
Right.
but he knows who I am, so he knows my walk. So I'm not saying that I'm not going by the word. I just know that my sacrifice, my sacrifice has been more than for me. I understand you put away family and friends and everything, come follow me, and
you don't have to put away your family and friends. You don't have to do that.
Yes,
you just have to know when to deal with them and when not to deal with them. If they doing some wickedness, you don't get with them.
No. I'm talking about. I actually came out of the Christian church. I was a minister.
Yeah, most of us did.
And I was actually married before this wife. And we had to go our separate ways because she didn't want to follow the Hebrew way. She wanted a divorce and wanted to go on a separate way. So that's what I'm saying about my own personal sacrifices for following the word and carrying out everything. Because I moved several times. I used to live in Tennessee, and then I moved to Florida, and so I moved several times. And as I said, my journey has been a journey with the Most High.
Okay. But when you say that God knows your mind and He knows your
now,
work.
I'm not saying I trust that. I'm not saying, because I understand, you know, the heart is a deceitful thing, and no man knows their end, and go by that. I understand I'm going by the word, so I'm not trying to say my acts are righteousness for me. I'm just saying that He knows my acts of righteousness towards Him, and we'll carry Him out the commandments, and because it's a process.
But you can't keep one commandment and then don't keep the other. You got to do it all.
Right.
If you know about it, you got to do it.
Right.
You can't pick and choose what you're gonna do.
That's correct. But
and right now you're not having those bridges, and you say you're Israel.
We all fall short.
Oh, there they go. There they go. Every time.
We do.
So I mean,
we do fall short. But what happens when we fall short?
We repent.
We don't do it no more.
That's right.
So are you gonna wear fringes now?
I've worn fringes before, yeah, I wear fringes.
But that's an ongoing thing. You're not just supposed to do it today and then don't do it tomorrow. That's forever. That's what God said. Do you really believe God or do you not?
I believe in the Most High, yes.
Listen to this. Read.
First Joash 2, verse 4. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar.
That's what the Bible says. Are you keeping the commandment right now? Or are you in sin?
As far as not wearing fringes?
Yes, that's a commandment. We're supposed to do that.
Okay.
You see where I'm going?
I understand where you're going.
That's what the Bible says. That's all I can give you. Right?
Right.
Read it again.
First Joash 2, verse 4. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him.
That's what the Bible says.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.